Hey everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to another video. Today we have another part of Lepacy, and technically we are still on the university generation, but we're quite a fair bit into it that we're just kind of waiting for the kids to age up so we can go ahead and move on to Island Paradise. So quickly, I'm just going to stop this phone call. I was going to say hello, but this is Hazel. It's Hazel's birthday. And we're just going to go ahead and let her age up, and I'm thinking I'm going to give her the sailor trait just because I gave Harlow the loves to swim. So I don't know, I feel like that way we can kind of play with both of them from fairly early on. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and let Hazel age up. I hope you are all doing lovely, but I'm just going to let you go use the bathroom quickly. And we are just going to hang out, see what happens, come back over here so we can watch her age up. And, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just give her. I feel like Sailor makes sense. We may as well play with both kind of like Island Paradise traits. So let's go ahead and add Sailor into the mix here. So here's that trait. And there we are. So she is perceptive, artistic, and a sailor. Okay, so here is her little makeover. She is pretty cute, and I'm not mad about it. Alright, so Sawyer just won a case at the town hall, and we just went ahead and finished the satire book for Hank. So we're, kind of getting things done here slowly but surely. And okay, 731 a week for that book. So that's not too bad. I don't know. Okay, so we're just over the 1700 mark. So we aren't halfway there yet, but we're not too far off. So I don't know. I feel like that's not too bad. I feel like we can definitely work with that. It is Snowflake Day, and Sawyer received quite a fair amount of money. But she is up. She's getting ready for the day. I think I'm going to have her actually come over here and maybe make some pancakes instead of everyone eating what we have in the fridge. I don't know, I feel like it's a family holiday. Why not go ahead and actually make something? So we will go ahead and make some pancakes. Everybody else can sleep in and do their thing. But she was already up and, ready to go. So I may as well get her to go ahead and do some stuff. Okay, so it is also apparently um, Miss Harlow's birthday, which is by me, cheating it and adding 2 days to everyone's age. Because I feel like I don't know, I'm just kind of at the point where I'm, like, wanting to move on, so I am slowly but surely, like, cheating things, but not just skipping through each age range. So we're going to go ahead and let Harlow age up in this part as well. So we are officially going to have a teenager, which is absolutely wild to think about, but I'm excited because it means that we can move on to the next generation sooner, but I'm excited to see what she's going to look like and if she's going to take after Sawyer or Derek, or maybe like someone else in the family, because I think genetics can do that if you have a decent sized family tree, which I would say we definitely do. I think we have like to her great grandparents or something like that in this save, so we're not doing terribly. But okay, these two are just over here like absolutely missing Harlow's birthday. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and let them, woohoo in the shower, I guess, because he wants to woohoo with her anyways. She potentially wants another kid, so we may as well leave it up to the game, see what happens. But Harlow has officially aged up. We are gonna go ahead and choose a trait for her. And let's randomize it here, I think. Irresistible. That's not bad. I feel like Derek has the irresistible trait. I do kind of want to like randomize it and see. But I think we're gonna go back to irresistible because that would mean like it's a trait that she inherited from her dad. So I feel like that's kind of fun. So let's go with that. Alright, I'm gonna give her a makeover quick, and we will pop back in a second. Okay, so here is Harlow with her little makeover. Here's her outfit. She's super cute, but I definitely feel like she looks more like Sawyer. So let's go ahead. We will hop back into game, but I do quite like her, so I don't know. I feel like she's very cute. Okay, so we are back, and we just had Sawyer go over to the gallery to learn some other like art things, and she improved her painting skill to level 9 while she was over there. And Spencer's actually having a party today. So I'm gonna go ahead. I can't do that. I'm gonna go ahead and get everyone to head over here, and everyone can hang out. The kids can go ahead and meet their cousin Tiffany for the first time. I don't know. I feel like we just kind of lost focus on like the family aspect with this generation a little bit after university and not seeing like Lilith and Luca and Spencer and them like all too often. So everyone is gonna go over there. We're gonna hang out, have a feast party, see what we get up to, just let them enjoy some family time for Snowflake Day. I feel like it's just going to be, a nice change. And apparently, Sawyer is starting to feel a little bit sick. So that's not great because I am hoping to keep her going with the work because I think we're fairly close to another promotion. So, and I've never made it this high in this career to begin with. So it's kind of nice to like experience that and see how it goes. So they're over here in this house that I placed down. It's a like single couple starter home. I believe the Plum Dot made this house, but Tiffany is in here. She's actually a fairy, which I was not aware of. But I'm gonna go ahead and let Hazel and Harlow both come over here, introduce themselves, say hello to Tiffany, and we're gonna see how all of that goes. Derek is just kind of like awkwardly here. And this is Sawyer over here. I'm not currently seeing Spencer. So I'm not even sure if she is currently here. I'm hoping she is. But it is a swimwear party for a feast giving party. So I don't know what is up with that. Oh, she's over here making an igloo. Okay. And that's funny because Sawyer is going ahead and trying to start her own. How about you go ahead and help out Spencer? Oh, well, she started on her own anyways. But let's go ahead and just make an igloo with your sister. And I can go ahead and get Derek to join in as well. I don't know, I feel like that'd be a kind of like cute activity for them to do together while the kids are meeting Tiffany. Alright. Everything seems to be going fairly well, but yeah, I'm just gonna let them do that. It looks like Hazel is in here introducing herself to Tiffany. Now, Tiffany, I believe, should be aging up to a teenager here fairly soon. She's like a day younger than Harlow. So she's kind of like right in the middle of both of the kids. But yeah, does she age up? Okay, so she ages up tomorrow. Alright. That is fine. She has some interesting traits. Autistic, evil, and grumpy. So, like, it seems like Sawyer has something to do with most of the kids, including her niece. And these two are over here, these three are over here making an igloo. Looks like they're pretty close to being done. So there we are. We went ahead and made an igloo. And I'm gonna go ahead and let Sawyer interact with Spencer a little bit. Um, I was gonna see if I could like influence her to try for a baby with Nicholas, but the only options coming up are Derek and somebody else. And obviously, I'm not gonna have her try any of that with Derek. I feel like that would be kind of weird. So maybe we can go ahead and take a photo together to kind of like commemorate the Snowflake Day. I don't know, we can see what happens. Maybe we'll go over here and let the kids introduce themselves to Spencer too, since I don't think they've hung out at all since they had kids, which is absolutely wild to think about because we were with these two throughout all of university. So I feel kind of bad just leaving like Spencer to the back burner, but she seems to be doing fairly well. So let's just go ahead and. Oh, okay, so she's happy that it's cold, but it looks like Harlow came out here to finish up with the igloo that her mom started. So, hey Derek, thanks for coming to my party. How about we come over here and see if we can introduce ourselves to your aunt and see how this goes. Now, it does say a great celebrity, so I don't know how this is gonna go, even though they are family. Um, yeah, that didn't go well. Okay. Yeah, that didn't go well. Spencer just like gave her an attitude. And now she can't even do anything because she's too young to try and impress a celebrity, despite the fact that it is her aunt. So that doesn't look all too great on us. So maybe let's go ahead and just like see, can we talk her up to. No, but we can with Lilith and Nick. Interesting. Well, maybe we can go ahead and try it with Lilith. I mean, that is her grandma, so that didn't seem to go over very well either. Hmm. So she does want to become friends with Spencer, but things don't seem to be going all too well there. So maybe let's just go ahead and get these two to leave the party and see if we can get Arlo working on learning how to drive a little bit. She does have the want to learn to drive, so we may as well see if we can do that. Looks like Hazel and Tiffany are getting along quite well and are currently playing some tag together. Derek, I'm just gonna let you go ahead and head on home, but she can stay here and play some tag with her cousin if she wants to. I feel like we're gonna pretend that she went to the bathroom so she can kind of, keep playing. And we're gonna do the exact same thing with Sawyer here. She went to the bathroom before leaving. And these two are just gonna go ahead and see if we can start teaching Arlo how to drive. I feel like, oh, and Dad's not too far behind. So I want a picture quickly just to, it's her first time learning how to drive. I feel like that's kind of cute. So let's go ahead and get a picture and we can see how that goes. And then these two can just go ahead and keep learning and teaching how to drive, and we'll see how all of it, works out. But I feel like that's a pretty good focus to do today. Well, it's a holiday. We don't have anything else going on. Everybody's off from work. So I feel like it's a good time just to kind of focus on it. And hopefully we can go ahead and finish this for, you know, this entire part. I know there's like 3 different skill levels, but I would still kind of like to have her learn how to drive before we move to either Island, Isla Paradiso, or Sunlit Tides. So I haven't seen the results for that poll that I posted on my community tab last week. I'm filming this a little bit earlier. So I'm filming this still in December just to try and get ahead a little bit so that I can go ahead and set this up for wherever we move to next. But okay, so it seems like Hazel's actually going ahead and coming home and is being shooed to the next room. So I'm just gonna let her go ahead and head off to bed instead. And you need to actually eat something, which makes me think that Hazel probably does as well. So I should have probably checked that before sending her to bed. Alright, you are fine. Yeah, you need to actually come and eat something quickly as well. And then you can go ahead and head off to bed after that. And you're not doing terribly, you could use the bathroom. And then we might just go ahead and send him to bed as well, but he could also go ahead and clean. I feel like that might be a good idea. Alright, we're not doing terribly. So now that they're all queued up, we can go ahead and hop back over here to Harlow and Sawyer. How are we doing? Are we getting anywhere? Because I don't think we've even gained one skill level yet by the speed that we are going. Okay, anytime now, just gain a 1 skill level, that's all we need. And at least that way we are making a little bit of progress. I might also be experiencing just like a little bit of lag in general, just because of the snow. Sometimes it lags, sometimes it doesn't, and it's been a while since I cleaned this save. But okay, so we have at least 1 skill level. Let's go ahead and we can head on back home, get them ready for bed, and then pick up in the morning. Alright, so let's go ahead and just go here with Hello. And then they can come home, they can eat something, and then go to bed. Okay, so it looks like Spencer and Nick are actually expecting a baby. And we are just going ahead and letting Spencer go ahead and get the mail, pay the bills. She also just risky woohooed with Derek. So I don't know. I feel like one of these times it's going to end up being successful, and I don't know if I want another kid, but she does. So I feel like if she wants it, she's probably going to get it. We just got one of Derek's books, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let her put both of the books that we have in here away. And then she should be heading off to work here fairly soon. The kids are gone to school, so everyone is just kind of doing their own thing. You are not going to work until you put this book away. And then you can go. And Derek, I think, is going ahead and starting on a new book. Okay, so we have this pop up that we can either go into appraisal or acquisition. Now, I think we're gonna go with appraisal. I feel like she wouldn't be evil in it. So she just got a bonus of 2,220 simoleons and works from 10 till 3, so that's not bad hours. I feel like we can definitely make that work. Okay, I'm not mad about it. We officially have a Blanche. She's been promoted, and I'm going to, because she also has a thing here that she needs to go ahead and make some street art for like an opportunity that she received. So we're going to try and do that, and I can't do it here because the snow's too deep. Okay, let me see if I can find a spot. Okay, so I found a spot over here at the park. It is on the bathrooms, but I'm not going to complain about it. She can come over here and hang out with Rookie and do, oh, never mind, Rookie is leaving. But she can come over here and do a little bit of some street art. See, what kind, oh, she's doing a very boring mural for an opportunity, but it's okay. She is also up to level 3 now, so that seems to be going fairly well for her. She's also gaining some fame from this, which is interesting, and it seems like her skill bar is going very quickly. I don't think I've ever noticed her skill bar go this fast. So that's level 4. Interesting. Okay. Well, she's just gonna go over here and continue on this mural. Okay, so she went ahead and finished that and actually got her street art skill up to a level 6. I'm going to see if I can get Derek to finish teaching Harlow how to drive. He is the one that has the want for it anyways, and now that she's not a teenager, he doesn't hate now that she's not a teenager. Now that she's not a kid, he doesn't hate her. So they can actually go ahead and start to have a pretty decent relationship. And Sawyer's feeling nauseous, which we all know what that means. So these two, okay, so Hazel's off at a painting class. I'll let her come home afterwards. She's got the wants for the painting class. So Derek is over here and we are starting to see what we can do. It looks like Harlow just gained another celebrity skill point. But yeah, they're just going to go ahead and see what we can do for hopefully finishing, teaching her how to drive. But she's no longer going as slow as a snail. So we have that going for us. But I think we are fairly close to being done. Because we only have to reach level 3. So hopefully we are able to do that. I know this probably is not the most entertaining part, but for the next part, we will be moved into whatever town we end up going to, I think. Because even if I have to like play a little bit off camera, which I don't mind doing, I want to go ahead and get this started. But now that we are expecting a new baby, it may put a little bit of a halt on the moving. So we'll have to see how all of that goes because my plan was to move them for the next one. And it's funny that Spencer and Sawyer are both pregnant at the same time again. So we'll see how that goes. You want a pillow fight with Harlow? I don't feel like that would necessarily be the dynamic between these two. Okay, so she just got to driving level 3, so she can officially drive on her own, which is fantastic news. And I'm just going to go ahead and get them to head on home for the night. It is getting late. Hazel is sound asleep. Lane is a teenager. Okay, so something's not adding up here. Because Lane should be older than Harlow. So I'm gonna have to go in here and I think add some days to her age. Now, I don't think it's a huge difference, but Lane should definitely be older than Harlow. So, I don't know. I feel like something's definitely off with this. So I'm just gonna go in and add some random days to her age. Master controller. Okay, intermediate. And then we'll do relative. Let's just add like 4 days. I feel like 4 is a decent number. Okay, so now she should be older than Harlow. And you are over here just cleaning away. We actually need to stop that though because the cat is being destructive. So let's come over here and scold Mira for being destructive so that she's not ruining stuff in her bathroom. And then I think I might actually let you go ahead and get some sleep. You can actually come home and go straight to bed too. And so can Hello, which I didn't expect. I figured somebody was going to need something. Okay, so she is home, and I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap this part up right here. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, you can hit the like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, you can go ahead and subscribe. I post videos typically 3 to 4 times a week right now. If you are already subscribed and want notifications when I post, hit that bell down below. Make sure that your YouTube notifications are turned on, and I will see you all next time. Bye, lovelies!